As a kid, what did you dream about being when you grew up?
Like, honestly, I'm gonna say a farmer. Yeah, my dad, we were on a prairie grain farm. I loved, the farm atmosphere and harvest. He grew up, on the farm in Saskatchewan, and their very first piece of property, they had the title from it from being the very first landowner there of that land, like when they immigrated from...
Homesteading.
Yeah, homesteaded.
Wow.
So that was kind of neat. So, there's that generation, then their kids, and then my dad, and then me, and then now our kids.
Our grandparents, Albert and Natalie. Zelaney.
Right? And who's second?
Our parents.
And now you guys, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool,
It's really awesome.
And there was this guy that he worked with that said, you can grow these cauliflowers and sell them at the market and make $2 each or whatever at that point. It's 40 years ago. And then he kind of fell in love with it and found this piece of property. And I had gone to university and then left university and came out here with them and started this farm. I didn't really like what I was taking in university, and I didn't really know where I wanted to be, so I just kind of tagged along. And as the farm grew, I kind of started to, I don't know if you say fall in love with it, but I did start to have a passion for it, which I guess is falling in love with it.
I met Brian in 2001 when I applied for a job here. I ended up working here on the farm for summers in between school and university and stuff, and then took on a little bit more of a role, taking everything to farmers markets and just more responsibility. And then Brian and I started seeing each other and just decided that I was also going to leave university, and we pursued this together, and I made it part of my full-time gig.
It's pretty amazing though that we've been farming for that long and that many generations.
I don't think that we could be where we are today here 40 years later without the support of our community, without the amazing staff that help us get all the product out of the ground, packaged up, washed up, ready to go into the truck to the farmers markets, get it on the table. We've had an amazing crew of helping hands over the years.
These customers have already been coming here for this market for 20 years. I'm just starting to, get to know everybody. And it is definitely a community, not just your customers, all the other local farmers, you get to know everybody. And it is everybody's on a first name basis now. I've gotten to know everybody.
I'm 4th generation. Kids will be 5th if they keep farming after me. My grandfather was a farmer back in England, and his dad before that, and then my dad, and then me. When we joined the farmers market about 30 years ago, we got to meet all the other vegetable people and everyone else, like the Zelaneys, and we've been friends with Brian for forever. And then when Rachelle came in the picture, we've known her ever since too.
She took over the marketing portion, and then I took over this portion of the production on the farm, and that's when we started to find different markets, and the markets were growing, and we're not talking just farmers markets, but we're talking about markets in the wholesale division too, so that started to take off a little bit. And so when she did that, well, then it made some of the crops that we'd grow a little bit in the season, we were growing a lot in the season, but then we also went to mechanical harvesting, and that kind of made a big difference too at that point, and that's sort of what allowed us to produce more and to harvest more.
We came up here and it's like, whoa, wow, wait a minute. It's a whole different world for us.
Yeah.
And that's how we met Rachelle and Brian. Rachelle was out handing out carrot samples and been hooked ever since.
We're absolutely most known for our super sweet carrots. That is our #1 seller. We give out samples at the farmers market and they go like candy, and kids will be walking by our table at the farmers, Mom, I want a carrot. And to hear that rather than them saying, I want a candied apple or some cotton candy or something, I want a sweet carrot. That is so cool. It feels like no matter what we produce, the community is eager to take it home and to make it a part of their dinner. And we love that. That's an incredible part of being this community farmer, and to be able to just drive down the road and set up at the Vernon Farmers Market or the Kelowna Farmers Market and have our local community come and shop here at our farm store.
That was the crazy part when we ate the carrot, took the business card, bought some things. Lavington, we had no idea that there was a local Lavington farm growing produce until that day that we met at the market, and then we've been faithfully coming ever since.
Everybody needs to eat. We need food. And we're very fortunate to live where we do in the Okanagan. With vegetables and fruit and everything. Where would we be without farmers?
it's great to have a relationship with. That's one of the best parts about selling directly to the consumer, is getting to know the people that buy your stuff and hearing how much they really appreciate you and your hard work.
Yeah, absolutely. With farmers markets, you get a unique experience where you just don't get if you're shopping at a big box store. It really is proof that food security is more at the forefront of people's minds now than it has been over the years.
I find that people, especially in this smaller community, are like really apt to shop locally, source good food, know the farmers. So that was a big change, cultural change for us coming from the big city.
I think my favorite thing about living and working on the farm is that I get to spend time with my family. The girls are close to us. At any point in time, I get to go in and see how they're doing, or take them out with me and crash corn, or do something on the farm that's kind of fun. They think sometimes it's work, but it's great to be able to have family here. And as well as working with Rachelle, we're really good partners in what we do, and it just makes life so much easier and so much more enjoyable.
Through Andrew, I met Rachelle, and we were pregnant around the same time, and that's how we became good friends. We've been raising our babies together since 13 years ago. Our oldest are only 2 months apart.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to have the girls on the farm, and it is all that they know. And it's that is another part of the community is that, the customers that see us at the farmers market, they saw me pregnant, they saw our kids sleeping in a vegetable basket at the farmers market, and now our kids are helping sell the produce at the farmers market, and then they'll help here a little bit, they'll go and bag some stuff. It's really neat when they get involved. It's fun. They enjoy it.
I like when I go outside and my mom and dad come in and they're like, okay, I need you to come help me with broccoli.
It's cool.
It's really fun that I can just go outside and have a farm that I can just work on all the time.
There's so many life skills that you can learn on a farm. I don't like getting up early, but it's fun to go to the farmer's market sometimes. That's in the morning.
Radish, spinach,
Carrots, beets.
Cucumbers, dill.
Cabbage, broccoli.
On a typical day, they all go out for potatoes, and they all branch off, and we get beets, and we get cauliflower, and we get broccoli and cabbage. And I start digging carrots, and two guys usually wash carrots, and when they're washing carrots, it's pretty much all day long. And then they start packaging. They start packaging carrots and beets and potatoes and whatever really we need packaged. Yeah, and so then we put that into coolers, and then the girls inside work on packaging. They have a list from Rachelle of what needs to be delivered the following day, and that all gets put into what we call a delivery cooler, and then the delivery guy comes the next morning, loads up the truck, and he's off, and the cooler's empty.
Yeah, that is pretty amazing. That cooler will be packed full right to the door, and the next day it'll all be in the truck and be gone. It's amazing. I get up, depending if it's farmer's market morning, I might go to the farmer's market and I'd be gone till about 2 to 3 o'clock, depending on the day, and hopefully go with a full load and come home empty. That's the goal. I'm managing staff here. I'm communicating with all of our wholesale clients. I'm doing the office work. And then making sure that our store is stocked so that when our customers do come here, they have a positive shopping experience and they can find all of these delicious things. And the cool thing about every single thing in our store is I know every single person who made them. And we don't bring anything in unless I know the maker or producer.
And it's really cool to just see all of the loyal customers come to the farmer's market and come to the farm and
shop here, and then before you know it, then their kids are shopping here, and then they're coming to the farmer's market with their kids who are only this big, and now some of those kids are worked here.
Yeah, that is cool. Their kids are coming to work here.
Yeah, all the people that work on those farms are like family to us.
Everybody who works here is happy. It's a good vibe here.
Spinach or potato?
Okay, spinach.
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 potatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes.
Potato.
Potato. Potatoes.
Your favorite vegetable?
Potatoes.
Cauliflower.
Broccoli.
Broccoli. Carrot.
Corn.
I like cucumbers.
Jalapenos.
Carrot.
Brian's a great farmer. He's, he's a little bit of a mentor because he is a really good farmer. He grows a lot of good vegetables. He's been doing it for 40 years, so he knows a lot more than I do. So anytime I have any questions, I ask him. And Rachelle's great. Me and Rachelle, we're besties at the farmer's market. We always bug each other. We always have a good time together.
They're great people. They are. Like, I'm really fortunate to be able to work, I mean, with Rachelle every day, you know, market stuff, but Brian too. Like, they do a lot for this community.
We're great friends. We've created a lot of traditions and memories with them over the years. And now they're celebrating 40 years. That's pretty amazing. And they're still happy and loving it.
Seems like 40 years has come and gone so quick. Like, it's just all of a sudden, here we are. Yeah, you know, the growth, I think that's the biggest thing about what has happened here really is always these goals to kind of reach another milestone and to grow the business. And that's allowed it to happen. You know, like people, it's true, the community support has allowed us to grow into the size of farm that we have and to be successful that way, which is amazing. You know, the support from the community is just amazing.
We're so grateful to every person who's chosen to shop with us, who has participated in farming, harvest, you know, any of the farming practices here on the farm, the helping hands we've had, the community of other farmers that we know who have been there for us, and then we're there for them. There's a huge community of growers in the Okanagan. You know, just thank you to everybody who's been a part of our farming journey for the last 40 years.
Trying to raise a child at the same time you're raising a farm. Like that's
Absolutely. I don't know what farmer has a baby in June, but we did that and it was hard.
And every time you take her to the market, she'd just sleep all market long.
That was great.
As a kid, what did you dream about being when you grew up? The earliest memory that you always wanted to be when you grew up?
I think I wanted to be a photographer. And I had a photography business for a while, so I think I did that dream. That's pretty cool. Check.
Yeah, even though I didn't really think about it that way, but true, you know, like firemen and all those different things. Yeah. Although, I mean, I wanted to be a hockey player, but doesn't every kid want to be a sport kind of something?
I think I wanted to be a firefighter.
I've always wanted to be a chef.